Okay, guess I'm gonna start the stream now. Hello everyone. Kicker, I see that you're here. Everything okay, dude? Not hearing any audio. You're hearing game on. Oh, yeah, okay, good. You missed the last stream. Meow. Oof. Yeah, it's okay. I just streamed this. To catch up a little bit. The Baron did die. I did confirm that. What else? Oh, good. What? No, he was the good guy. I think. I was afraid that Scuzzball would survive. No, he was good. He questioned the church. Bro, he was a baron. How good could he be? Yeah, I don't know. He was a pretty different kind of baron. But I thought it was pretty brave that he took on the church and supported Martin Luther and his thesis. Questioning the church while stealing from his peasants, no doubt. Well, about that. It turned out that the Baron was blackmailing the whoever it's called that leads the church. Hold on, let's start up so I can actually see who I'm talking about. Yeah, no kidding. Quote unquote a good guy. Well, he was pretty alright still. He could have had his reasons. Oh no, he didn't try to blackmail the leader of the church. He blackmailed the actual nice guy. Well, who I thought was a nice guy. His name is Piero, the old guy. See, Piero was cool. Yeah. Well, about Piero, he's not a good spot right now. He had some fascinating things to say. He did. Which leads me sad to say that he's currently locked up in dungeon. Oh. Suspect? Yeah, he is a suspect in the murder of the Baron. The only one that thought of him a suspect was, of course, Gernot. Do we have a Gernot in here? Gernot. There's a Gret. No, it's not Gret. Come on. Yeah, of course, Justice. Father Gernot, there he is, the abbot. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, so... Alright, now, where's the Baron? I forgot the Baron's name. Anyways, he's dead now. Baron's dead. So is the rest of the game a murder mystery? That's what it turns out to be. So far. That's what it seems to be. But... So in the last one, we woke up, found the Baron dead, basically. Piero was not in the kaleidoscope room or whatever we work in. I forget what it's called. He was found over the victim's body holding a knife with blood all over it. That means this would not be a game I'd like to play, but I'm glad you're streaming it so I can get to experience it anyways. Yeah, I was not expecting it to go this route. Then again, I didn't look at the trailer at all. I kind of did. Well, I hope you still like watching me play. Because I want to get through this game before I run out of Game Pass. And okay, what else happened? The abbot here, Gernot, he wanted to put Piero in lockup to wait for the officials to get here, and the Baron's wife to be questioned and all that goody good two shoes. And I was outrageous. I said, "You're a dummy head," basically. But no way I could go against him, so his word was final. Piero is currently locked up. Of course I do. This game lies in the very narrow Venn diagram of games I am interested in but don't want to just play myself. That's the kind of game I like to watch. Yeah, I know what you mean. Games you don't want to... games you're not interested enough to buy yourself and play through it all, but you still like seeing them. It just gives you grabbing for that interest. Yeah, I can't take my eyes away, but nah, I'm not gonna put my hands on it. But man, I keep losing my train of thought. Piero locked up. Okay, so after that whole fiasco, the doctor was to examine the body, and so he asked us to stick around or wait. We were actually banned from going inside the church or anywhere connecting to that building for the rest of the day. It never really explained why. And so, anyways, I had to sneak in at lunch, I think it was, or it could have been the afternoon. No, I think it was lunch. And when I did that, he told me to come throw a rock out the window so that I can be let in. And I did that. We examined the body. The knife being wielded by Piero did in fact slice into the Baron. However, we found out that is not the thing that killed him. It looked more like he fell on his own blade when he withdrew it to attack his attacker. He probably found the body and picked up the knife. Yes, that is what we think happened. What we did find that actually killed him was a strike. Oh yeah, he also got stabbed. He stabbed himself in the stomach. But we found a blow to his head by a blunt object. I think it said 2 to 3 inches long. Convincingly enough. Now, the murder took place in the dormitorium, I want to say. I don't remember. But anyways, it was close to the large garden. And you want to know what connects the large garden to that room? Convincingly enough, the abbot's corridors, or his room, his house. Now, you want to know what connects the abbot's room to... What just connects to the abbot's room? Right to the left there is the guest house where the Baron was staying. Bum, bum, bum. The crypts? Oh, you know nobody would have suspect. That lady locked in a cell. Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna expect her. But I don't think she's a part of it. She did anticipate that this was gonna happen though. She anticipated that the night before the murder, we actually didn't get a time of death, so we don't know. But after we searched the body and all, a high prestige doctor came in saying, "Oh, I gotta examine the body," and then the doctor that was actually on site said, "No, that's pointless. I already examined." And so the prestigious high doctor said, "You don't even have a degree. You do stopping work and are here just because you work in the field." So they had a little bit of an argument, and finally he kicked him out and told him he could examine the body later, just not right now, because I was hiding there and I wasn't supposed to be there. Brother Florian was a mercenary in Poland. Have you talked to him yet? Florian, despite his violence, he knows for his kindness and calm demeanor. I believe that is the doctor. Because, yeah, the Abbey's infirmarian. Yeah, that's probably the doctor. That's where you got his skills from, actually doing the work. Has he talked about his military experience? No, not really. He just mentioned that that's where he got his experience from. He didn't go to school and didn't agree. He might talk to me more about it though. I was pretty family friendly with him. Okay, so after all that happened, we got into more of the quest here. Oh, so first off, the Baron's man Michaelis has departed for Innsbruck to request the presence of the most revered Jacob Esser, Archdeacon of Freising. We gathering evidence about the murder, interrogating those of us who might have information. Guns exist during the time period, by the way. The arquebus has been out for about 50 years. I don't know what the arquebus is, but I didn't even know that they were guns out at this time. A stonemason's anger. Okay, yeah, so the stonemason and the early muzzle-loading firearm. No, I don't know. Looks like a short, stocky musket. What, like a blunderbuss? I know the blunderbuss also has a different name it goes by, but I don't think it was arquebus. Blunderbuss is an early shotgun. Oh, but this wasn't a shotgun, it was just a musket. That was short. That was no doubt invented shortly after the invention of the arquebus. Yeah, okay. But anyways, a stonemasoner and the Baron got into an argument. So this is what this part of the journal is about. I should talk with Lucky to find out what he was arguing about with the Baron. He's usually working next to his house north of the town. Widow's Curse. So this woman is a widow, of course, living out in the forest. And she, when we were walking with him in the meadows up to the abbey or something, she cursed him. I didn't remember that, but it brought it up. And this is what this is about. Any muzzle-loading firearm, I should specify. What? And you can turn any firearm into a blunderbuss by simply loading it with shot instead of a round. Like any muzzle-loading firearm, I should specify. Any smoothbore muzzle-loading firearm. Okay, I don't... That was... I barely know enough about modern-day firearms. I do not know about all that. Never mind. Yeah. Oh. So, this part of the drawing. Ottilia Kemperin cursed the Baron when we were walking through the meadow. I need to find out why she hated him so much. The widow's house is next to France Baller's. Hold on, I need to hydrate. With water, of course. It's cold. I was icy cold and it did not feel good to my teeth. Okay. A cold hand. Oh, okay. Another thing. So this is a cipher that Prior Finrick, the nice guy, had. That little disc thing that we found in his house that he was using in writing in the scriptorium. Anyways, the Prior wrote Baron a letter that we found in his house shortly after the murder. And it said he was not going to perform a riff. That's hard to see with all that in the way. There we go. It was from Prior Finrick. In it, Finrick said he would not perform a ritual for the Baron, even if the Baron threatened to turn him into inquisitors in Innsbruck. In Finrick's house, I have discovered the Volveli he was holding when he deciphered the manuscript. I can use this to figure out the cipher he left. So it turns out Prior was into the occult. That is shocking. Not such a nice guy now, is he? I don't know. Oh, hold on. No, 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 that's not what I wanted. Oh, man. Nope. Oh, here we go. Okay. Do you know what a Volvede actually is? Do you know about how some 90s CRPGs had paper code wheels you turn to find a word and then enter that into a game so you could play it? It was early copy protection, same thing. Okay, he used that, but he was into the occult. That's what it's saying. Baron wanted Prior to perform a ritual for him, and he denied him that, even if it would turn him in, because it was illegal for them to do that, especially being part of the church. Okay, so we figure out what it meant in the first stream. Here lies Gerhard. So we went to Gerhard's grave, and Prior buried something in it. So now I had to choose between 3 people to ask for help in that. My friend has been acting strange since the Baron arrived. I should talk to find out what it is. Margot Hart's grave looks like it had been destroyed. Father Gernot for permission to dig up the grave. I could also go to Brother Volkebert to dig it up without the abbot's permission, but he might get in trouble. Maybe I could even attempt Otto Zimmerman into helping me. Okay. The Baron and the Nun. I was able to find an entrance to the library through the area of false relief, open the door, blah blah blah. Now I just have to go. Okay, so yeah, I forgot. We went into the library after hours to see if there was anything of interest we could find. Mother Cecilia reacted poorly to the Baron's appearance. Could she have something to do with this murder? I should find out what their history is. I decided to risk entering the library to search through the records of the sisters. There must be some clue here about which sister was harmed during Lawrence Rothfugl's last visit. Near the top of the library, I found a record of missions for the nuns. There was a note about Sister Matilda staying at the hermitage for several months after Baron Rothfugl's last visit. I should ask her mother, Cecilia, or Sister Matilda about this. I think Old World Europe had 2 burning passions, witch hunting and devil worship. Okay. Notes on Sister Matilda. I should ask Matilda, ask her to stay about her stay at the home of Falling Baron. It can't be just a coincidence. I think she works in the Covenant Guard during the day. Oh, and then we found the most juiciest thing that has yet to be in this game that has introduced. We found jackpot. We have found the gold in this game. There were 2. I don't even know what you call them. While we were in the library, we found 2 fathers, 2 brothers. We found 2 brothers of the church, and well, let's just say they were really enjoying each other's company, and that's kind of where we left off. Oh, we played Color Her Tax, by the way. Or no, we played Eva Her Tax. Hello, Andres. Morning. I hope the day is treating you well. Well enough, though. There's too much to do and not hours to do it all. The storm made such a mess of the town, and there's the leaks in the roof as at home. Then there's all that wool. Lord. Are the ooze so near to landing already? Notice? Yes, they're just about due. So we sure than last week. What a trial that was. Yes, trial. I must have spent ages washing it off. Have you ever smelled wet, dirty wool? Ah, there's nothing worse. Now that it's clean, we've got to spin it, and that takes an age all on its own. Lord, I don't know where I'll find the time. Won't Claire help you? Surely you won't be doing it all yourself. Uh, Sometimes I forget you are from Nuremberg, Andreas. Clara, Hetty, Veronica, Kat, even little Ursula will be there, though she makes mischief more than she helps. At least the work goes quickly with the women working together. Lively conversations help pass the time. Sometimes we even get visitors. What kind of a visitor? I could be a visitor. Don't you let Clara catch you talking to me like that. Heh, too bad other men in this town won't follow your example. You're welcome to come. I'm sure the others will be glad of your company, too. Johann, Johann Bauer will be there to keep an eye on us. As long as you stay outside, I can't see what harm visiting would cause. Alright, count me in. I have to consider it. I might be a bit busy. I have to solve a murder. Come on. Everyone will be glad to see you mingling with regular folk. Hetty especially. She worries you think too highly of yourself. Alright, hold on. The fuck? Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. Sorry. My closet doors just opened out of nowhere, and I'ma just guess it's the wind and hope it's the wind, but that is gonna freak me the fuck out for the rest of the night. For a second, I thought there was someone in the closet. I'm just gonna turn my room lights on. Anyways, I might need another anxiety pill for tonight. Kick or call the police if you don't hear from me in a bit. Anyways, where was I? Wasn't me. Haven't hid in a closet for 10 years. Woo. Okay, I've had a bit. I'm calm. Oh, it scared the shit out of me. Okay, Hetty especially. She worries you think too highly of herself. We meet at Joanna Bauer's home. Come by in the morning or afternoon and speak to Johann. Should get back to work. There's a pleasure running into you, Andreas. Oh, the pleasure was entirely mine. You relentless flirt. Keep your voice down. Hello, Andreas. If you don't have dinner plans, would you care to join us? I'd love to. Thank you. Wonderful. Oh yeah, I forgot it's dinner right now. I forgot I slept in because what was it? I went to the library, and because we were in the library so long, apparently we slept all the way into dinner. This is, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we're about to receive from your bounty. And we pray that you keep safe the soul of my dear Christine, gone these 6 years. She is missed at this table by her husband and children. We take comfort that she will be with you in paradise. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. 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 saw that rich of a miller this morning. A bastard had the gall to raise his hand to me in greeting. I should have spat at his feet. Dad, I don't know how we're going to pay the average taxes if he raises the milling fee. Have you told him that? Maybe you can work out an arrangement that benefits you both. No use talking to that man. Not with that bad blood between us. I could try to speak to him. He's friendly with me. Absolutely not. Dot dot dot. Don't you ever speak of him again. Dot dot dot. Ever. Sorry, Dad. I won't. I promise. You're going to give yourself chest pains again. Keep going on like that. Not my chest pains. That pains my boy. Christ, put my back hurts. How are we going to get those fields planted in time? I've been picking up the slack, haven't I? We'll get by all right. Did something happen to you? Feeling tired. Back, Peter. I'm no doctor, but I could take a look. Now you've done it. Upward, son, no matter the weather. Out there in the book and the elements, working my hands to God. Splinters. I don't cuss like that. Watch your heart. Rat your head, son. Want to leave Claire a widow. Select food to eat. Oh, about time. Jeez. What do we got here? We got fresh pottage, rye bread, another rye bread. Oh, such variety. Why don't you go see Agnes? Agnes Stagnoline about a balm for your back. I don't want that woman's medicine. Dad, we have a guess. If Agnes' medicine is good enough for me and Clara, I don't see why it can't help you too. Why trust to Agnes' folk remedies when there's a doctor in town? Doctors? Pah! Only thing more useless is priest. Charge you as much as me, or with all the bedside manners of a good undertaker? Ooh, pottage sounds good. Really? You think peasant pottage sounds good? Pain will pass. I'll push through, just as I always have. Stubborn boy. Why didn't you talk to that old soldier up at the abbey? Yeah, what did he say? Florian? Florian, yes. He was on top of my tip of my tongue. Since when are you so fond of the abbey, Peter? Florian might live at the abbey, but he's a soldier still. Or one of them that works just talking to now that Father Matthias has passed. When was that, eh? 8 months ago? Peasant food is often the best food, dude. It's designed to actually fill you up instead of be a status symbol. A reminder that most/all luxury food were once peasant foods that were simply appropriated and made artificially scarce like lobsters. Yeah, I thought porridge, poor food was just like stale bread and all. There's just no spice, no taste. It's just plain with some wood sawdust in there. When was that, eh? You months ago? 34 to 35 months, I believe. Our young man's couple years, couple months. Yeah, to my age, there's no difference anymore. Well, yeah, often it's stale bread. We call them croutons. Don't you like croutons? Okay, quiet. Marty's, he was impressed by my age. Thought I must have been blessed by the Lord. First pottage. Wanted to know all about my life and the things I'd seen. Good man for a month. I like that new abbot. I want to care about his coffers. Coronat does. That's the abbot for you. Do you see Otto up there much, Andres? The abbot keeps him busy. I had dinner with him in Andres recently. He was working on some repairs to the abbot's house. Did anyone at the abbey have a hello for me? George? What, Clara? I'm only curious. Oh, Big George. Big George. I do. Hello, George. Oh, beloved Big George. Oh, no. No, George. No one had a hello for you. No, let's just stare quizzically. Let's not break the ice of that. Forget it. He was stupid anyway. No. Who broke George's heart? Kicker, was it you? Was it you? Were you supposed to have a message of hello for him and you weren't here yesterday, so you couldn't give him one? George is such a good boy. He is such a big good boy. Were you supposed to give him a message and you didn't? Or I was asleep. You forgot to say hello. You had to say hello to Big George. What up? Oh, did you miss me last stream, Aiden? Oh, big Wolfie bet. That's not what I said at all. What? I was talking about Big George. I was talking about Big George. We don't often get meals with you on Jared. Oh, pestering folks around town with questions like you do. You won't know anything about town. Did you ever have any encounter with Baron Rothbottle? What's the story with Martin Barr? I don't remember who Martin Barr is. The widow who lives near the forest? Was she always like that? Uh, Projecting your lamentations onto Big George. No, I was just saying you were missing last stream, and Big George was supposed to get a hello from someone, and they did not. You're the prime suspect in this. Pant friend, Shame what happened to her. She was never a sweet woman, Even as a girl, she was surely. Oh, that has its charms, yeah. Whatever you say, Inquisitor. I don't know what that means unless you're talking about Star Wars. So what do you mean by Inquisitor? Basically, a religious cop. Religious cops is a theocratic agent that tortures heretics and blasphemers. What? Oh, so that was supposed to be an insult. Oh, it has its charms. Yeah, I don't want to have Andreas going around telling tales or electric. Nonsense, I can keep a secret. I have plenty of my own. I don't doubt it. Strapping young rascal like he. Wasn't the Inquisition mentioned in this game already? Experience of Inquisition just started like 40 years ago. What the fuck? I don't know. I think it did briefly back in when me and the Baron were talking about Christianity or something. I'll tell you, she and I have known each other all our lives. Her family has been on the land for generations, going back to her great grandfather, I think, died there rich. Her husband passed away not too long ago. What's his name? Rene. He was unwell for a long time, wasn't he? He seemed to be worse every time I saw him. Had a run-in with that Rob Boggle bastard. He did. An argument over land, hunting, I don't know. Like, you know, how you have that book you aren't supposed to have? A French inquisitor might come by, arrest you, interrogate you, torture you, etc. for owning that book. Oh, oh, that book. Okay. Ronnie was a good man, but he had a temper. No one could tell him no, not even a bear. Didn't matter. Rothvogel, he beat Ronnie so badly he never walked right again. Probably would kill him in the end. Fucking nobles. Fucking nobles. Fortunately, you're not in France. I don't know where this is at. All this shouting is making Ursula restless. Let's find our meal in peace. Oh, finish. Alright. Sorry, Ursula. Wait, that was sext. What? What happened to dinner? Time to get back to work. I see the spinning. Fucking nobles. Yeah, fucking nobles. Hey, Andreas. Andreas. Oh, bless you. Yeah. I figured out, I think I figured out, that the map will actually show you locations of importance. Yeah, like you see there's investigations, and that's actually, oh, that's all I seem to be able to see actually. Uh, yeah, there's the cemetery as well. I need to find, let's see, what was, ooh, um, on a curse, Holt's hand. Let's fuck to ask for the vocal bird to dig it up. So, Brother Volkerbert or Otto Zimmerman? Let's see. Oh, here's Otto. Town converter and son of old Otto, known for his dislike of the Abbey, especially Father Gernot. Hmm. And then, whose brother is Zimmerman? Why would he help? Huh? Novice of Cursaw, given odd jobs around the Abbey, known for his innocence and the Nalvetti. Alright, caretaker, what's Nalvetti? Naivety. Naivety? Naivety? Naivety. The quality of being naive, unaware, ignorant of the world and how it functions. Oh, so we want to try for manipulation, basically. Or with auto, we can go for a direct fuck over the church. Just likes the Abbey. He might rat us out. Or not rat us out. Like, say, we dig through your church, piss out. Let's go with the brother. Brother Volkbert. Maybe, was he gonna say where he can be found? No? Okay. One of those. Yeah, because I'm not gonna outright ask him. Like, the Baron, I mean not the Baron, the Abbot. Hey, can I dig through your grave? I don't think that's gonna end too well if I do that. Let me smith with you. Miss Smith. Let me smith with you, Andrews. I miss our first time smithing together, Dad. No, just nobody. What? I don't think I want to do that anymore. Hello, hello, nobody's in here. I could have stole all their stuff and they would not be able to stop me. Where am I at? If that's Zimmerman's home, I don't need to be there. I need Johan Farman, the widow, cemetery. I don't know what the farm down there is supposed to be. Let's go see what that is about. Hello, Master Milo. I'm sorry to cause you trouble, but have you seen Martin recently? He wasn't feeling well, so I let him sleep until prime. But when I came to check on him, he was gone. I saw him last Thursday morning. Oh yeah. So Martin is that little Irish pickwick that was looking into the Baron's house and the person I thought that had killed him. Turns out it looks like he might have stolen the Baron's rings and a book. But I think it was actually the abbot that stole the rings and a book. He wanted the book, but he stole the rings as to cover up his tracks. I'm blaming it on him. I did see Martin running through the meadow, but this is a delicate situation. I'm not sure how I should handle it. Dating age is with him, and I don't know what he was up to. The boys clearly trouble the people in town. I think a lot of them. He may very well have been involved in the Lawrence murder, but if I tell Kat I saw him playing the Alpine, and I think of her son, hold on, she might think I think her son killed Lawrence. That's more likely. I could cause her undue stress. I want to get on board in their problems. And cause her undue stress, or I don't want to get on board. I don't know what that even means. I'm just go for this one. It probably wasn't even Martin who did it. Even if it was Martin Freelance, I don't know where he's gone now. It probably wasn't. I don't think it was Martin. Doesn't strike me as a murdering type. Still, Cat deserves my loyalty. Damn it, I wish I'd never seen him. Still, Cat deserves my loyalty. Deserves my honesty. Or I wish I'd never seen him. Let's say my honesty. I saw him Thursday morning. He ran through the meadow while I was on my way to the Abbey at Prime. But he said he was sick. What was he doing in the meadow? He hardly ever goes out there. It always makes him sneeze. He seemed to be running away from the Abbey. Why do you ask? He has a history of making poor decisions, like stealing. Grandpa Foggle's manservant believes Martin may have stolen some of the Lord's rings. Lord have mercy! That must be where he's gone to sell them. Oh, Martin, how could you? You know where he's likely to have gone? Is it possible he could have killed the Baron? I'm not gonna ask that. That's dumb. Last time he ran off, it was to Innsbruck. But I don't know. I don't know. He could be anywhere. What if he is attacked on the road? She'll be alright, Kelly. I pray to God that you're right. Sorry, it's not your trouble. Thank you for speaking to me. Anytime. Is there something else? I don't want to impose, but if it wouldn't be too much trouble, please let me know if you see Martin. I'm so worried for him. Of course. Thank you, Master Man. Be well. Yep. I wish you a good day, Andreas, but I fear that would be a lie. The Baron my father was murdered at the Abbey, have you heard? Something happened? Martin's gone missing. Cat is beside herself. I saw him fleeing the Abbey Thursday morning, right after burning my food. I'm sorry to hear, do you know where he's gone, but not you. I'm very worried for him, but it is not the first time he's run off. They said he wasn't feeling well this morning. I just knew he had another scheme planned. I'm sure his mother knows where he is. He speaks more to her than he does to me. You know, I'm his wife. I'm sorry. They've always been close. They've had to be to endure France. How did you know? You haven't said a word about him. That absence is telling in its own. France is a difficult man. Very hard on Martin. It's made him difficult, too. So difficult that he could commit a murder? No. There's a storm cloud over Martin. But it rains only on him. It would never hurt so. Can't imagine it. What are you talking about? Lie, it's nothing. An idle question. I'm sorry to have disturbed you. Should probably get back to my chores. France will be angry if he sees me skirting or talking to an unmarried man. Of course, God willing, White will come home soon. He will. You must trust him probably. We will, Andreas. We will, Brigitte. Hey, at least I didn't say until later, or until then. Something, whatever. France! Hey, Bella. You see my son? I saw him running in the alley Thursday morning, actually. That fucking rat. That layabout was sick when I was into the fields. He told his mother he was sick. You saying, do you? Where he was going? Told me to eat shit, actually. Good. How many times have I told him? Must be his mother's influence. He sure as shit didn't learn that behavior from me. You see him again, will you tell him, Cat? He's done me crazy about it. I'll let Cat know if I run into him. Good. See you later, Marla. Until then. Dang it, I was just speaking about how they say that. So, am I in the location I need to be in for investigation? Oh, I'm way far off. I need to go left down. Oh, right here. What's going on over here? Oh, Anna, oh, hold come on, sexy mama, Hakuna Matata. That's not how the song goes. Mura, Tio. Android. How's it going, hon? Getting busy in the field? I guess. Do you like it? What? farming. I never really thought about it. Dad says it has to get done whether I like it or not. What do you think about it then? Fred said Brigitte might come help with laundry today. She's Martin's wife, right? Seems nice. She is. Nicer than Veronica, anyway. I wish Brigitte lived here instead of her. Oh, you have a good time thinking about your cousin's wife. That is weird. I should have just said nothing. What? Till later, Hans. Bye. Andreas, what just wonder when you turn up? The Gaggle said you'd come to watch him spin. Between you and me, Ava's not about to let you go once she's got you in her claws. So I hope you've got a few hours to hunker down and get comfortable. Not time just now, maybe another day. I'm not about to twist your arm, young master Mallard. But you be sure to come round before Sunday. Yeah, okay. Maybe in another 2 years or so. Who knows? There doesn't seem to be much here. Is Attilia's home? That's where I need to be, right? Old witch. Lovely old lady. Well, if it isn't a late brand new best friend. Nice to see you too, Attila. Afternoon, I'm glad to find you in such a good mood. Ha! Sarcasm, how original. What do you want? You must be bothering me for something. I want to ask you some questions about Lorenz Foggles. We're not really talking about it, trying to get acquainted. First time perched to answer my call. You want to know what I think? I'm glad he's dead. I hope whoever killed him gets the abbot next. Maybe burns that entire abbot to the ground. And that's all I have to say about it. I already know what happened to Ronig. Has the abbot crossed you somehow? The life of an innocent man is at stake. One of the elderly brothers. Can't you spare me a few minutes? You think I care about what happens to some old muck? Pah, idiot. Kill them all, see if I can. Every agent of the church should die. Dang, where's this anger coming from? Is this something I can help with? You shouldn't talk about the church like that. You could bring the Inquisitors. Well, there's your Inquisitors, kicker. No! Well, maybe. Mm-hmm. Don't suppose those skinny arms of yours can hold more than a paintbrush. It's not so strong as Otto, but I can lift things and reach high places if that's what you need. Not often someone offers to help out old Octavia. Fine. Use some things from me. Maybe it'll jog my memory. It's gonna take a while. Lots of things been building up things I'm too old to do. Got some place to be? Oh, come on. This is unfair. I got work. I got work to do. Sure you will. That's what they always say. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. I do wink at her. If I would have, but I was afraid that would have triggered me to have to do it. And I got work to do. I literally have work. Good point. Yeah. I'll come back. Look, after work, she'll be the first person I go to. Especially since it'll be nighttime. I hate it when a dude flirts with me and then just dips to go work on a manuscript. It happens all the time. What? Hey, guys that flirt. Man. casual flirting just as part of their little tease. I love to do that too. But when it happens to me, oh, just to know being wanted, man. But doing it to old ladies especially. Oh, let's go meet the Baron's wife. To old women especially, just to flatter them. Wow. This is the Baron's wife. Here's your puppy dog, Mr. Fuchskin. Might have missed some of those last remarks. I don't know what you mean. Here's your show, Fuchskin, and he has a beard. Look at that, he has a beard, Mr. Fuchskin. I don't know what you mean. I didn't say anything. I can't go into the Apatown. I was able to go into his house last night. That was not the best way to put that. But apparently I can't get into it that way. I have a beard. Why aren't you petting me? That has to be a redeemed channel point. Da, 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 da. What did the voice say? Volkabert? Oh, Volkabert, I need your help. Good day, Andreas. Do you need something? I always do everybody in a country accent now. I don't know any boy. You ain't got any channel points? That's a good point. Well, wait till I do get channel points. Why not help put my channel out there? That way we can get channel points faster, huh? Yeah, Kicker. You must be popular with Twitch. I mean, Twitter. Wait, yeah, Twitch. You can put my name out there. Father Rabbit said I should help you if you need it. So here I am. As a matter of fact, I do need your help. I don't need anything just now. I do need your help, actually. I suspect there's something hidden in Gerhard's grave. Do you think you could dig it up for me? Did you ask for the Gurnal? Oh, hell, but I don't think I should unless he says it's alright. Yes, I definitely did talk to Abbott. He says it's fine, but don't ask him about it. Volkver is a kind man, and he always wants to help, but he's also very credulous. It's even will be easy, but let's be a noble lion dress. We are seeking a just end. The islands you serve graves, Volkbert will be the one who faces that. Let's go with Socrates. I'm a kind nature boy, but I'm not that kind. True. What's in this grave could help me prove Ferenc's guilt and Piero's innocence. Ferenc's guilt? I don't think I could live with myself if Piero lost his head for the sake of my principles. Yeah, that's true. He definitely did. Yep. Oh, that's good then. I don't like talking to the abbot. He makes me nervous. He's not so frightening. He just has a lot of responsibility. Me too. He always wanted it, and that puts me on edge. Can we talk about this later? I'm afraid of time. Yep. I always feel like I'm in trouble when he talks to me, even when I'm not sure what I did wrong. Digging up the body will take a few hours, I think. Want to start now? Oh my goodness, why is everything going to take so long? Not quite yet, I'll come back whenever you need, Andreas. Every single person I talk to is going to take so long. It's going to take up the whole day, it seems. Who are you, Sava? Ruth, I'm sorry about what has happened to Brother Piero. I do not know him well, but I find it hard to believe he could have killed the Baron. He didn't. I want to figure out who did. Yeah, is he say anything? Sadly, no. Most morning I spend my time reading in the courtyard. The rain made that impossible. And although brothers are friendly, I do not know them well enough to speculate. I am sorry. I know it might be far from your mind, but you have considered my offer to eat with you and the townspeople? The Gospel says that man cannot live on bread alone, but from time to time a little bread is required. What in the world does that mean? And you can take a look into the Barrett's murder, perhaps later. Of course, I am shocked, I do. Till later. Okay. Alright, let's just go to work. Let's just go to work. That's the church. That is not work. Okay, cemetery, kitchen, dormitory. I believe that leads out the way I need to go. Church, Old Bailey. Yep, there we go. Guy, where are you doing out here? Good day, Andreas. Oh, I think that's the nicest you've ever been to me. Wait, do I not have work today? What's going on? Ferrying. Ferrying? Wait, isn't that the abbot? Isn't it? Oh no, Frank is the prior. 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 What? That's That's not who I thought the prior was. Who is the guy I'm thinking of? Brother Adolf? Oh, I guess so. Okay. Whoops. I have been. So it's this guy. This guy is the one that's doing cult magic and all that. Not goody goody good guy. Okay. That makes more sense. What are y'all doing in here? God bless you. Oh, Andreas, an awful time. Awful time. A baron murdered at Corso. These are dark days indeed. Brother Piero, I admit, I would never thought him the type. Could have possessed him. You can't believe Brother Piero would kill the Baron. It's not in his nature. Oh, there's Prior and Piero. I really gotta. Oh, man. Piero's half step from the grave. You really think he could have killed a man in his prime? School your tongue, Andreas. A murderer he may be, but the man is still your brother in Christ. What? What? You're the one questioning him. Envy and pride inspire men to madness, Andreas, even old men. We have come to me for a reason. Do you need anything? I came to address an interesting letter from you, addressed to the late Baron Rothbach. I would rather not. You rush to this Gatronian because I'm a stranger. Not now, thank you. I am not going to confront you about this. I must return my duties. Gotta keep you indoors. Okay. Well, kicker. I guess you can decide. Should I go wink at the lady or dig up a body? You choose. This does it. If I have time for night, I'll go to the lady. This will probably progress a bit more in the story. Well, again, Andreas, are you ready to dig up Brother Gerhard? Yes, let's start. I thought I had work to do, but I guess not. I'm just watching him. How long have you been doing this, Brother Bulkbird? Yeah, well, just since you asked me to and we came here. No, I mean, how long have you been digging graves here at the Abbey? Oh, less than a year. A man from the village used to dig the graves. After Father Matthias died, Father Gernot said one of the brothers should do it. You were a lucky brother. Did you bury Father Matthias? You were a lucky one? How's he going, miss? I do most of the digging and cleaning around the Abbey anyway. Father Matthias said we all have the same vocation. We all must work and pray. Brother Bureau paints. I did. Both are pleasing to the Lord. Well put, Brother Volkberg. But is it pleasing to you? That's one, I suppose. Yeah, is it pleasing? Promise you won't tell Father Gernot. My lips are sealed. I don't like digging. It makes my back hurt. Sometimes I think the other brother asks me to do painful things because they don't want to do it themselves. Oh no, you're gonna make me cry. Oh, this poor guy. I shouldn't complain. I should be grateful to have a place here. That's what Brother Guy says. I should get back to digging. Prior Frank says that idle hands are the devil's tool. Oh, and I'm just sitting here. Yeah, go help him. Get the fuck out. Get out. Get out. No, 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 no. Pick up this digger. This is going to take me a while. Have you read all gravestones? There's some really old ones. What? Come on, man. After seeing that, he was like, alright, whatever. Jeez. What is this? Hi, Pater Matthias de Cunava Abbas. That's a lot. M is 100, I believe. C. No. X is 10. D has to be 100. Or 50? Kicker. What did these ciphers mean? Oh, Father Matthias is here. Yes, something wrong? Yeah, we having money troubles? I wouldn't know about that. But all the other abbots are in the crypt or in the church. Father Garnett said we can't afford to build something special for Father Matthias. So maybe you're right. As I have no money to pay for a new tomb. Seems disrespectful. Hell, Father Abbot said we'd have to wait for a few years, that's all. If we just need to save money for a while. Shit confusing AF, yeah. Still don't understand why Father Matthews died. We were eating dinner and got sick. It happened so fast. Did the abbot kill Matthias as well? Oh boy. I didn't know him that long. I miss him. Interesting. I want to read the big one. Oh, it's just gonna be the same. Okay. Did you know Brother Jacob from Kologon? No. He died before I came here. Father Washlow said he was the funniest man he ever knew. Brother Piero and Brother Adolf agreed. Funny monk. He said he could make his voice sound like any of the other brothers. Even Father Matthias. Man, he had a face like clay. He could turn it into all sorts of funny shapes. Some of the other brothers laugh at me. I don't think I'm funny. Like Brother Jacob was. Who laughs at you? Brother Guy? Sister Zadana? Maybe some of the others. Sometimes they tell jokes and I don't understand what's funny. When I ask, I don't know if they're laughing at the joke or laughing at me. Oh, come on. I think we got competition with Big Joy here. He's so wholesome and sweet. I'm surprised Father Gernot allows that. You shouldn't let people be mean to you. Um, yeah, let's put pressure on Gernot. Oh, Father Gernot doesn't know. At least I don't think he does. I hope not, but I mean, buddy, it's alright. Father Washa doesn't let them hurt me. He's always an assistant. Wow. Oh, this sweet man. Oh, this sweet man. Mother Bernhilda. Abatiza? Huh? No one's buried there. That's just a marker from a long time ago. I need to move it somewhere. That's the 12th century, but Abatisa, Kershaw used to be run by an abbess? I don't know. I wasn't there. Father Gernot must know. I don't want to get in trouble. Sure, it'll prove to be nothing worth worrying about. Well, if anything happens, I'll get in trouble, not you. Sure, it'll prove to be nothing worth worrying about. I'll get in trouble, not you. I'm sure yeah, there'll be nothing. I don't know, Andreas. Why if the abbot gets so angry he makes you leave? Your manuscript. Let me worry about the abbot. Why don't we get back to digging? Let me worry about it. I can do that. I guess I overreact. The guy said I do that a lot. Oh. Oh, I didn't get to read them all again. Uh-oh. Hide. Hide in the grave. Hide in the grave. Hide in the grave. Oh, Kate Kieran's brother Matthew. Oh no. Oh. We're destined for an earful. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Matthew's not gonna like this. I gotta hide, but Volkbert will take the brunt of his wrath. Volkbert is a good person. I don't want to take advantage of him, but Volkbert won't get into too much trouble. Maybe it's worth it. Volkbert was concerned about losing his place at the Abbey. Even if he doesn't get in trouble, this will cause him some distress. That's true. This could be the clue that unlocks the truth about who killed Lawrence. Uh, uh, what does that mean? Does that mean if I'm spotted that, I'm gonna be forced to stop? I guess that's, yeah, I guess that would make sense. If I'm spotted, oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Kicker, what do I do? What do I do, Kicker? Can I just abandon my good nice boy, my good nice nature boy attitude just for a bit to hide? His footsteps are getting closer. Oh, we're destined for an earful, or I better hide. Where would I even hide? Behind the tree there? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to. I feel like they purposely give you all this sad backstory so you won't pick the hide option. And that is exactly why I am going to hide. Wow. That is such a bad location. Why are you digging up Brother Gerhard? Brother Volkebert? I was told that Father Abbott said it was alright. If someone else requests that you do this. Trace did, but where did he go? Did the Abbot personally give you his permission, Brother Volkbert? Or might Andreas only have told you that he did? Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. He said it was fine. Please don't send me away. It seems someone's played a trick on you, Volkbert. Have mercy, Matthew. Please don't tell Father. I don't want to go away. The Abbot's not going to send you away, but you'll be very unhappy about this. Please be buried, brother, and return to your regular duties. I'm talking about this. No, 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 no. Wait, that's just gonna make up me Barry? I just did the complete opposite of what was needed. I don't get anything out of this. This was such a bad move. What? Come on. It's gonna take me a while. What? I was really angry. You think I'm going to get in trouble? No, 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 you're fine. It's good, I don't want to go away. I'll be fine, Brother Volkbert. Brother Gernot won't punish you for what I asked you to do. Maybe, I don't know. Sniff. You're not. You're fine. Fine. You're fine. Chill out. Sister Maria, the librarian. She must have been from before your time here. Oh yes, Mother Cecilia, like Sister Maria, very much. All the other sisters say she was a sweet woman who loved the Lord. I'll be digging her up soon. The crypt? The brothers and sisters are buried here until their bodies turn to bones. Then I dig them up and take them to the crypt. We don't have much space here, you know? Yeah, that makes sense. There's I've reached for the Gerhard, but there's something wrong with the body. No, I don't think so. There's a sack down here too. Kind of. Let me see. Yes, this is what we had gone through so much. Is that a bloody knife? Curious object of items. Curious? Sure play with precious metals and engraved a silver chased rod and a golden plate. The rod has symbols of the zodiac on it. The plate has some script I don't recognize. And a knife? I didn't even read that yet. I just said it. Seems ordinary enough. But together with the other two, buried here, I was on buried those things here. They didn't want them to be found because they're forbidden. Wait, there's blood in some of the symbols on this rod. Dried to be certain, but not that old. Fenric tried cleaning this, but was unable to remove it all. Could this be what was used to kill Lorenz? Bum, bum, bum. Is this devil's work, Andreas? Oh, just a man's. Really? Oh. I can't tell you, Volkbert. I'm sorry. Why not? What's going on? I don't understand. That's what I need to figure out, Brother Volkbert. Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. Magical tools. I should find someone to eat with. Can I eat with the old woman? Have a little winky session going on? So, has my tools been updated? Tools. My quote page. What's the next objective now? Has been acting strange, blah blah. Data found a number of appears, fire hit them and they're out of fear them. The note he wrote must have been a message for a fellow magician to dig them up at a later date. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can have a little winky session with the widow. I don't know where I'm going, to be honest. Oh, this it? Yeah, it said widow. Okay. Oh, I gotta go one more forward. Celia's home. Hello. Oh, it's too late to help you. Oh, this must be raining. It's kind of strong. Sorry in here. The head has broken off. The break looks recent. Did I tell you how this gonna kill Lorenz? Tell you, your husband's cane is broken. Do you remember how that happened? How should I know? Everything in here is broken and falling apart. The head broke off at some point. I don't remember how. Right. Remain silent. Pah. That's broken cane. Interesting. Interesting. Already have supper plans? You should join us for a meal. Maybe another time. If you say so. Didn't, the guy at the church invited me to dinner, but I don't know. I'll do it tomorrow. This is probably more pressing to start. Okay, lead the way, Hetty. That's what I like to hear. I'm starving. Bless us, O Lord, and these gifts which we're about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen, 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 amen. Amen. There's been some chaos up at the Abbey, hasn't there, Andreas? Oh, you could say that. Could hear those bells ring clear across the valley. Sound like the monks were mustering for war. Yeah, I haven't heard. A man was murdered. I thought it was killed in cold blood. It's a tragedy. Good riddance. You won't find many in taxi crying over one dead nobleman. Can't believe you haven't heard, Johann. Hey, have you had your head in the dirt? No, Lieutenant Gossip, that's your job. You're right. I meant this has been me interested. A murder at the Abbey? How did it come to pass? Baron was struck in the back of the head by something large and heavy, not to fracture his skull. My mentor, Brother Piero, was found with the body, but he's too frail to have done the deed. What do we got? Poached eggs, fresh pottage, and shumkin. Let's have a little egg. Where is they? What about the blood? Is it everywhere? Oh, buckets of it. Some. Jeez. That's not exactly something you want to bring to the eating table. Too bad. Tell me about the wound. Could you see it? Jesus, Ma. I'm curious. Not every day man's murdered in broad daylight. What if I need to protect myself? Being weird, Mom. Weird and drunk. Uh-huh. You have any idea who might have done the deed? If not this brother Piero? Baron have many enemies. Scandalous. Think they Tassin resident might be murderers. Don't say that. Book up, son. Noble killer won't take any interest in you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Whoever killed the Baron has to be dumb as rocks. Or very angry. So one kind of mind smoke will find the culprit as a bit of both. Bit of both. One kind of mind on. Oh, I wouldn't tell you if they did. No good income or whatever it's you're up to, Andres. It's church in the way they get involved, all the peasants are going to get its shit. From one end or the other. Doesn't matter which. Gross, Dad. Very chumpkin. What? I'm right. Hans thinks I'm right, don't you, son? Always, Dad. At least God granted me one respectful child. Ugh, what a suck up. So the church has got Johann told you about how the abbot's out to ruin our lives? Oh, by suck has something to do with his taxes. Yes, thank you. Even a traveling artist from Christ knows where understands. From Nuremberg. That's a warning mistral. Supposed to expand our farm, but the abbot's taxes make it impossible. We can't grow enough barley to feed ourselves. Pay the miller's toll, and give the abbey his due. It's not Christian. It's not right the way you and the rest of the farmers are treated. That's right. Damn, dude, I wish I had a hearty medieval meal instead of junk food. Yeah, this actually seems good. Or that Ron Kemper's kicked the bucket. The old witch's land will be forfeit soon. Once Ophelia's gone, her land will be available for us to purchase, God willing. What if Uncle France get to it first? I can't believe you. She's an old lady living alone. You should be looking after her, not picking scraps from her corpse. Shut up, Jesses. How dare you speak to your father that way? Say nothing. Feel sorry for Otelia. Lord help me. We're going to have a very serious conversation about your attitude, Veronica. You're in for it now. Eat shit, Hans. Fresh pottage bread, a few legs of poultry. Mmm. Well, it wasn't bread I had, it was the egg. Alright, that's it. Andreas, it's been great. But I need to have a little talk with my ungrateful children. See yourself out. Yeah, heart's in the right place, Veronica. Be nice to your sister, Hans. Heart's in the right place. So I'm gonna get my high 10 for it. Yeah, I hope they won't take that out on me. I should get some sleep. Yep. Let's see. Is there anything else I can explore? No. It looks like it's all sleepy time. Okay. Look at the auto cop. Uh-oh, I just saw it. What? It got it got autoed for wrench for Misagami or something like that. Where's my saucy medieval femboy twink bar wench who can make pottage? Autocut literally sending me to horny jail. It's weird too. I have it to where it shouldn't be blocking anything. Oh, it just happened again. You don't call women winches, but bar witch is what they were called. I can't. Can you see? Alright, come on now. How do I show messages combat automation mode? Blah, 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 blah. I not have. Maybe it's because I have shield mode on. I guess I can turn that off. What does it do? Yeah, I might as well just turn that off right now. There. Now try calling the winch. A winch. Oh wait, if it's permitted. When you have shield mode on, that's not for routine usage, it's an anti-raid button. Oh. Oh, I didn't know about that. Yeah, I had left it on. This seems a bit weird. Oh, yes. Gosh, thank you all. Our washflower, what's the matter? Don't think there's been another kidding. It's the Archdeacon. He's come early with an entire retinue in town. He's questioning everyone who knew the Baron and Brother Piero. I've told him, and that little I know. Now you know. Followers only chat is a bad idea in my opinion. It discourages fools from interacting with you. Well, I had that turned off. I was basically just using it to, I don't know what it was doing because I turned off filtering. Or at least I thought I did. I don't know what it was being used for. Doesn't shield mode turn that on automatically? Yeah, I messed around with the shield settings though, so that it wouldn't do that. It made it to where if you're not a follower, you had to have like an account for a week, I think it was. You know, things like that, just some little protection. He expects to speak for you tomorrow at noon. He requests you specifically. It's gonna harm my investigation then. There's no secret you've been poking about town in the Abbey, sticking your nose in the rock. I hope Brian has born feet. Prior's neck will make the sore. I've done my best with the time I've had. I'm well aware of the stakes, thank you. Only had a couple more days. Whoever happens, Bureau, knows you've been working hard on his behalf. He's grateful for it. Only, Andreas. What is it? What is it? It's just, you know as well as I do, the Baron was not a good man. I'm not saying he deserved what he got. Just, you think hard about what you do tell the Archdeacon. Who you tell him about. You understand? You don't need to worry. I found nothing that implicates you. You didn't do it, did you? Yeah, I don't think he was gonna tell me. Stop me, I'm worried about it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shout. You don't deserve that. All I'm saying is, if in your search you heard anything about a certain sister, I'd ask you to keep it to yourself. I do what I can to protect the sisters from censor. I can't make a promise. I'm sorry. You want me to cover up a murder and you're a brother? You know, I can't make that promise. I wouldn't ask you to lie, Andreas. You wouldn't be Christian. Wouldn't consider who your words put at risk. I sure heard the Christoph. Yep, well, fit right about now. But well, Andreas, I'll pray for Pierre's deliverance tonight. Should as well. Archdeacon's investigation. He has arrived. That's not what I meant to do. Is this... Wait. No, that is where I need to be. That must be one comfortable chair.
Sleepy baby.
Dang, Big Zorg is big. He is dummy thick. Let's out of all that stuff. Let's get in there and actually get some rest. We'll see. I like how he wears a red Santa hat. Aiden quit thirsting over the bears. I have you know, I am not into bears of that stature. I prefer my bears nice, muscular, not chubby. I like that rare quality meat. What? What is going on? I wasn't paying attention. Chris, when are you coming home? Yeah, I'll be home soon. I'm trying to set the commission for the Abbey. I'm a little nervous about this girl, Sabine. Sabine? I don't know who Sabine is. Ooh. There's that masterpiece, too. It's time for you to get on with your career. Yes, of course. You're gonna quit like this, quit university, are you? No, of course not. If it weren't for the work I did the rector, you never would have had the opportunity. Most people never get a second chance after they throw something my way like that. I know, Dad. I don't know if you can call that a bear anymore. That's just muscle dude. Wait, that's called a hunk. I like hunks. I like hunks. I like the honky tonk hunks. Oh, I thought you meant bears as in like an actual bear. Not bear as in big, hairy guy. I'll see when we get back. Alright. Yeah, man. Fucking drool over masterpieces of chiseled men. Oh, especially wolves. Oh man, they're so hot. Do I have to not touch the ring circuit? Uh-oh. It's being... Oh, it's you. ... Oh, I have the picture of you, the one my brother Daniel made. Muscular bear, tigers, lions. Somebody has a type. Where did tigers and lions come in this mix, huh? I don't have any idea what you're like. Are you that pretty? Do you really want to get married to a stranger? Oh, this is the one I'm supposed to marry. Yeah, I'm gonna get married to her. Why should that matter? I keep saying that. That's why I'm saying it to you now. Didn't you say you liked those in the past? Or like these were the bottom? I'm sorry. I mean, I believe I mentioned them. I think they... Oh, yeah, I said those are the only felines I respect. Tigers and lions. Tigers would be the hottest out of tigers and lions, so... I'm not gonna lie. like those tires in Zootopia at the end credits. Oh man. Oh, talk about a bada. That's why I'm saying it to you now. As I'm saying it to myself. Exactly. Hmm. I'll see you soon, Andreas. For real, I mean. Oh, that's true. Till then. I'm in. I'm back. This was at the start of the game. Welcome back, Andreas. Prester John, it has been too long since you have graced this court with your presence. Apologize, Your Majesty. My mind has been preoccupied by. Oh, these are the three choices inside your head. You have the chaotic jester, the intelligent Socrates. Apologize, Your Majesty. My mind has been preoccupied by a tragedy at Cursor Abbey. That's not the third one. The third one is like a sister or something. What manner of why is she not here? Does that mean these are my two more dominant personalities? Murder of an old man, a close friend of Prince Bishop of Freestein. My friend Brother Piero is the abbot's only suspect. I know that he could not have done it. How do you know? Examine your assumptions, my son. In addition to having no motive and violence not being part of his character, he is not physically capable of the act. He is off of limited strength in the policy in his hand that makes holding a paintbrush difficult. So I'm not a bottom, I'm a switch. Okay? I am a versatile switch. I do top, bottom, submissive, dominance. I do it all. I play every angle, baby. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh is right. It's inconceivable that he would have the strength and resolve to kill the Baron with a blow to the head. A whole lot of inconceivable shit happens on Earth, on this hell on Earth, Andreas. I just don't believe he could have done it. There has to be a better explanation. I do not deny that is possible. It is possible. But I believe it is extremely improbable. Oh, there's a third one. Beatrice. She's up there. Okay. Affecting her high and mighty status. What do you intend to do about it? When I'm brought before the Archdeacon, I'll tell him what I know about other people who had motives to kill the Baron. I have to believe he'll see there are much more likely suspects than Piero. Why are you taking this task upon yourself? I have to save Brother Piero's life. He has no one else to help him. I want to find the real killer. If the Archdeacon's investigation threatens the Abbey, I want to protect it. I don't really care about the Abbey at all. It could die. I want to find the real killer. I have to save Brother Piero's life. He has no one else to help. I want to find the killer, to be honest. That just ain't right. Especially because I think it was the abbot that did it. I want to find the killer. Because whoever this killer is, what's more important to me? I don't know. His life, finding the killer. I mean, I'm motivated by both here, but I would say it's on the same level. He has someone else to help him. I do want to save his life. That is my first priority, and then finding the killer. I look for a devotion to him to speak well of your character. A man who is humble before his elders, honest. Honor also is God. Of course you'd say that, old man. He is right, though. If Andreas doesn't help him, no one will. Exactly. I understand why the brothers and sisters come out and act against the abbot, but I must do something. Why does that ship-brains abbot care about the death of a useless fart like Lorenz Rothfogel anyway? Being too hard on the abbot. Brand have many good qualities. Well, I can't disagree with your assessment there. Powerful people get upset when other powerful are murdered. It's threatening the existence of the abbey. I think he was more than thrilled. They have many good qualities. They have many good qualities, sure, but he's also trying to blackmail Prior. Oh well. He was rich and he was rich. My work was if you want to go through life as a stuck-up prick. Yes, Andre's ability to prevent Piero's death depends on the judgment of the Archdeacon. Wise or foolish, corrupt or just, the Archdeacon will be the first and possibly final arbiter of Prior's guilt. Darius must win the Archdeacon to his side using the tools favored by men such as him. Reason, wisdom, authority, honesty. Here's the tools favored by men such as him. I'm gonna Archdeacons. Authority. Yeah, I was just about to say that it should be reason, but it probably is going to be authority. Authority. Despite talent, you're merely an artist. He has been invested with power by the Prince Bishop of Freezing. You have no authority with him. Oh. Reason? Huh. The last time you met a man who was truly by reason. What? That is a tool men like him use. I think. But I guess because I have no authority, it wouldn't work. My wisdom, my honesty. I doubt it's going to be honesty. It's going to be shared, but the audience may not. Honesty? Honesty? Let's be honest in all things, Andreas, but many are not willing to accept. Wow. None of the other tools, none of the others are tools they ever use. That is true. I think Archdeacon's using honesty. Wow. Yeah, I think they messed up the text there. It was supposed to be using means that they use, but it seems like means that are gonna be best against them. Be honest in all things, if not willing to say truth. How signs can be high. Oh, it's not of them. If reason, wisdom, authority, and honesty cannot triumph, what am I left with? Hope. Lies. Truth. You already said honesty. Above all, faith and providence. Well, what do you plan to tell the Archdeacon, Andreas? Other people in Cursaw and Tassin who had motives to kill the Baron. The widow Kemper and despised Lawrence for maiming her late husband. Famed how? The Baron beat him savagely following an argument about trespassing on the Kemper's farm. His injuries were so severe that they never truly healed. He needed a cane to walk. He died less than a year ago. So his sourness because of the wounds he received that day. The sea is a tool rulers use every day. Yeah. Why did the two quarrel? My understanding is that it was simply an argument of trespass that got out of hand. Now I suppose the she will lose their home. My apologies, his home. For what reason should an aged widow not live out her remaining days in peace? She should, but she won't. She didn't squeeze out any little Kempers for old Rannick, so away with the house goes. That's because women must fight to own property. It exists on sufferance of men. Where the law is just or unjust is immaterial. The widow's motives is clear. The injustice of law is not immaterial to those who suffer at the expense of it. What? A good man does not sit idly by while injustice flourishes around it. Hell's a half-trained artist with half a university going to do against the mighty of the Holy Roman Empire, idiots. Jeez. Beatrice sounds pretty based so far. You have established a motive for the widow, Andreas, but there is another matter that requires inquiry. While women and men are equal in most natures, women are weaker in strength. How could a woman of Ottilia's age overpower a healthy man like the Baron? I wondered at that myself. Have you found anything that she could have used to kill the Baron? That's her husband's cane. The head is missing, it seems broken off. Poetic. Killing the Baron was the cause. Are there any other easy suspect? Prior Ferenc feared the Baron would report his occult interest to Inquisitors. Also, Prior Ferenc and the Baron shared a fascination with the occult text. The Baron was pressuring the Prior into performing rituals for him while he was visiting Cursaw. Poetic indeed. Yeah, using her husband's cane. When Ferenc refused, the Baron threatened to turn him in to the Inquisition. How do you come by this knowledge? Found written evidence. A letter from Fenric to the Baron in which he discusses all these matters. It is a dangerous thing, a monk dabbling in the occult. His very soul could be in danger. Not the soul, he could have been defrocked, excommunicated, even killed, all for a little curiosity. Better to stay stupid and ignorant. That's what I say. We're well aware. Oh, Beatrice. Is curiosity such an awful thing? The lust for knowledge can be dangerous as any other desire. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Perhaps Fire Finric believed his faith would defend him against the temptations of such knowledge. Even so, for a close-minded takes. What? I was just saying that. I mean, if you seek knowledge lustfully, it can be dangerous. Lust for knowledge is dangerous. It can. It can be. Curiosity killed the cat and all of that. Even so, simply seeing out, acquiring, and reading those books would open him to suspicion from the Inquisition. I also found a cipher that the prior had left on his desk in the scriptorium. I deciphered the message pointed me to a freshly grave in the cemetery. I convinced Brother Volkberg to dig up the grave in question. What did you find inside? Occult tools that Ferenc had hidden. Well, okay, I suppose let's know of how to build an Autobomb series. That shouldn't have happened. But not just for other people, but for yourself. If you have to be careful when you're seeking out knowledge. If you're just idly going by without much thought, you're gonna run into a train wreck. You should take everything with caution, no matter what. Going after anything lustfully, and it's just gonna destroy you. Precaution is always necessary. Why hide them and why leave the note? I expect he hid them in case the Baron made good on his threat to summon Inquisitors to Cursaw. It was like he left for his fellow occult enthusiasts back in Hungary in case he was taken away. The book was borrowed from the university's Apex. Our Fenric feared loss of his status, his life, and even God's grace. I've killed for this, unlike the prior have accomplished the deed. You may have killed the Baron with a silver rod. Prior uses performing his rituals and there are traces of blood on it. That was a weapon that has certain dramatic property. Wow. It would be a challenge to condemn a prior for murder, but if that is where the evidence leads, the Archdeacon should see the wisdom in it. Are there any others you suspect? Not really. Found no other suspect. You brought a worthy mystery before this court, Andreas. I pray to God we have granted you the insight you need to face the coming challenges. Yep. Thank you, Your Majesty. I am prepared to meet the day. Before you go, Andreas, there is one more thing to consider. You will be summoned to the Archdeacon to tell him what you know. But you need not tell him everything. What specifically? Means you should only tell him about people you don't mind dying. That's one way to put it. Okay. There's a place where no will lie. This is not one of them. Why? The Baron is dead. All the people with the motives to kill him suffered. either directly or indirectly, from his wickedness. Simply mentioning a name to the Archdeacon endangers them, whether they had anything to do with the murder or not. Right. No point throwing everyone waist deep in this shit. I protest any attempt at deception. You must ultimately follow your own conscience, Andres. Little time remains for you must stand before the Archdeacon. Use it wisely. I have faith in Providence. Till we meet again, Andres. God be with you. Also with you, Your Majesty. I'm gonna get back to work. Okay. So, Archdeacon's investigation. I don't think it's the stonemason. I don't think it's gonna be the widow. The occult is my best guess. Baron and maybe I should ask them. Sister Matilda. I should ask them after. Should always feel. Anyway, opposition to lust for knowledge is just code for stop challenging authority, as it is in this game. Well, that's not how I had meant for that. You should always feel suspicious towards anyone who tells you to learn less. That's not how I took it. I just took it as in to be careful. I want to go see Matilda. I think. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's not what I meant. Alright, is this where they're at? Lisbeth, Gertrude, Margaret. There you are, Margaret. That's me, sister. Do you think Brother Pierre really murdered the Baron? No, of course not. Oh, why did Father Albert have him put in the cellar? I don't know. That's afraid what will happen if we can't figure out who the killer really is. The devil could appear here, Mass. Here at Curacao. See the devil where they want to see him. Oh, I suppose. Nope. I didn't see the devil, but I think I smelled his odor. Right before the Baron was killed, I woke up before Matson's. I smelled something in our dormitory. It was strange. Moss and sulfur mixed with frankincense and roses. I left the room. I wanted to scream, but I was too frightened. There it was gone. I didn't cry out, but I didn't know what to do. Smell it. That is strange. I don't know, but I think they were all asleep. Thank you, Sister Margaret. God bless you, Mr. Mom. Yeah, you too, but, what? Matilda. I said as an artist on this is true necessary. This is one of the band. It's tragic. What did I do? Why did you have to do a curse on to go to the Hermitage? had an appetite for young men. Neither his martial vows nor vows of the woman seemed to matter to him. I was on my way to town one day. He surprised me in the meadow and made his interest clear. I refused his advances. I thought that would be the end of it. It was not enough, because he did the same thing the next day. I refused him again. Thought if I was patient, the problem would be with him. I never thought the Baron was capable of doing what he did. On the third day, he attacked me all the way through the meadow. He dragged me into the forest where he could have his way with me. I managed to badly scratch his neck. I saved my virtue, but it enraged him. He beat me until he was exhausted and he left me there in the woods. But you weren't killed. I don't think he's a nice guy. I want to take it back. I want to take it back. He is not a nice guy. That's the seal I had me removed from her saw for my safety until I could recover. Once my body had healed, the attack had left me a lasting injury in my mind. It sounded like a strong motive to kill the Baron. I did not. You don't blame me. Do what you feel is necessary. It's hard to ignore your past with the Baron. I was angry. I was with hate, yes. But it's been years. So that's why the nuns moved inside and away once the Baron arrived. Cecilia and Father Thomas helped me with passing away to find love in this country. Father Thomas? It's Father Thomas was our confessor. I talked to Mother Cecilia about our problems, but only a priest can hear our confessions. Did you receive a strange note recently? How did you know? The rough fog on the sea form. What did it say? Here, look yourself. I don't know what that says. There is a reason I mistrust nobles. They have power. Power is very easy to use if you don't want. Yeah. You always have to be careful when you have power. Remember what he did, the violence you suffered, the redbird flies, Matson's chapter. I followed the redbird. Find it in my bed in the nun's dormitory. You can keep it if you like. You put it in there. Aren't they allowed beyond the garden, our sisters? Can't imagine any of them making this. Cecilia and Sister Leonarda have beautiful handwriting. But both of them have been so kind to me. Thank you for your time, sister. God bless you, Master Mallow. Oh, this is getting interesting. Hold on. Can I inspect that statue? No. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So they said something about it smelling of moss and sulfate or something, and there is a mine down here beyond the forest. I want to go check that out. Shrine, waterfall. Has the whole time. I didn't see what mine it said it was. Oh, salt mine. Okay. What did she said? It smells fine. If it smells like moss, sulfur, and all, that sounds like something the occult would have if it's not personal scent. Smoky? Someone else here as well. Did you hear something in my smell? Oh, no, thank you. Who are you? Richard. What? I haven't seen you around. Who are you? The executioner. Got a problem? In future. Why is there an execution? Andreas Mather. But, what do you want? There's a need to know someone for this. It's not like execution. That's saying no. Curious. Furniture. My strings it's not on my head. Actually, kind. Guessing I shot myself was a bird. I forgot the faces anyway. But I'm used to. I get to you. Okay. Um, oh, widow. No, he is wearing a very manly pair of hosen. As me and warn those guys. Pretty sure your character is also wearing hose. What is that? Kind of like a special ability? Back again, are you? Oh, Tom. Probably on my home now, consider. I'm going to heck for you, Irons. Okay, fine. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna. Oh, I can't wink at her anymore. Aw. Oh, so it was tight fit trousers, you know, stockings. Oh, that's hot. Anyway, I need one, but I haven't been able to muster Andrew. Just gotta use some sticks in. Oh. You know, there's gonna be a whole animation to get a stick. Eesh. That's what middle men want. I know, right? They need to put stockings back in style for men. Like, we need to normalize stockings on men. Renormalize it, I mean. Go to the Renaissance fair? Oh, man. Yeah, I really will have to. But I want more of those, like, arm and leg warmers. Modern day. Modern day hoses. The trees all those been feeling. Yeah. Just trees. Huh? Drink off that branch there. A big one. You insist that technically poaching will tell you it's wrong. These trees belong to the abbot. I can't risk being caught stealing from them. Excellent corresponds to us all. God's fruits, not just the church. Cat. I know Artemis feels she's been wronged by the abbot, but the wood does still belong to the abbot. How's that? For caught stealing it, my investigation to last might be in jeopardy. That's how I hope to face. Make finishing my masterpiece difficult. Well, she's to position. I know. Tell me what happens between her and the ones to make her hate him so. If you're at the end of the day, you're right. It's been serious enough to kill him. For some reason. Guess I can make her see reason. Poaching is very strong. She's bunch. I can't risk being caught stealing from him. I can't risk it. This is our forest. The people attacking were here before they are the owners. The forest is ours. If there's some piece of paper somewhere that says the same monsters, we can't use it. People will care for it. But sure. Fuck the errors. Oh, him. I'm not about to get in trouble with the abbot just so you can have your pretty revenge. Use coffee to find out who killed Baron Russell. Now let me use this with my work. I need to kill. Pah, you don't need to remind me that. You care more of the fruits than you ever spare thought for its discontents. We're not yet through with our chores, so I'll say no more. I wonder if that still gives me a chance then. Maybe I didn't just mess up. Boo. Oh, yes. What? 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 I care more about the investigation than some old hag. Sorry if that makes me uncool. Some old hag. Yeah, that's what she is. Can't eat a lot of these sticks, are too big. You can break them up for me. Think sticks, got it. I don't think it's any of the meaning of a noble woman. I mean, the rat set has a certain length, so break them and forget the leftover scrap. Should I break them? I don't know when I see it. I get a snapping bar. What? Oh, what? Thick. This one's too small and frail. Just like you, Master Malley. Wow. More than that. Bigger. Well, I am sorry. How about here? It's too big. You're not listening at all. Fuck you. Yeah. I wish I do just nasty. Okay. How about this? These smaller so it'll fit in my heart. This? Too big. This is hard. And not in a good way. More than that. Here we go. I'm getting in it now. Maybe I'll use some of these. Come meet me back at the house. Here's the enough water. If there's a cold snap. You get more. It will have to be, won't it? I should mean to come around again. What old one never know. And summer's coming. Soon I'll need fuel for cooking, not war. Don't worry yourself, boy. I'll be fine. What are you doing on? Alright. What is it now? I have some mementos from random here. They've gone crooked and I can't reach. They hang them for me on dryers? Easy enough. And please be careful with my pictures. Some are very fragile. I hate to lose them to your carelessness. Uh-oh. Please don't tell me this is going to be a mini game. Oh boy. Oh boy. What? There we go. Oh. trying to concentrate so hard it's stupid. Whatever, those papers on the table I can't reach. Yeah, sure thing. Oh boy. There we go. There you go. That looks alright. Looking for handles. Just one thing. Remove the cross. Alright, sure about that? Don't you gainsay me, boy. Well, I was just gonna say okay, but it didn't give me an option. Jeez. I was asking me is sacrilegious. What? How is that sacrilegious? She could be forced to face a church and put someone in front of. I might as well somebody for simply for eating. Oh, probably goes to home. She should have. If I switch, might regret it later. This says only is the process. There's not more than I've got to uncover. Taking the cross down might only cause her more pain in the long run, but if I anger her, I might miss out on the information about Lawrence's death. I could convince her to put it somewhere out of sight so it won't torment her, and that might be enough. What do you plan to do? Destroy it, of course. The church never did anything for me, and took near all I had. Why should I be made to venerate it? What do you take from you? What does it matter to you? Take things down like I asked. Yeah, I'm curious too. Why would she miss it? Was her husband part of the church and I missed out on that? Or just move across where you can't see it. Uh, whatever. Alright, sure. I don't care. Your life. So second guessing everything I say. Just do it. I did. Jeez. Calm your titties. I really didn't mean for me to hang this note. So, remember your husband, the pain he carries. Like Job. The red bird flies. Matzins. So the innocent and the dead. That's the ones that we're talking about. Where did the smoke come from, I tell you? No idea. I found it on the table the night before Rothwell died. Boy, I can barely read it. Ryan's too fancy. Keep it if you want. Means nothing to me. Do you figure the whole thing about the church performing enclosure on the villagers' woods? Essentially stealing away their natural resource in order to force them to depend on the church. Oh, I thought the suggestion was that they had killed her husband. I got one last thing for you to do if you're willing. A legal document. I need you to read it. Words are too small for my old eyes, and my reading's not so good. I'm not an expert, but I'll do my best. Good enough for me. Alright, let me have a look. Let me see. Standard introduction. This document shows, etc., etc. Here we are. The meat of the document. It says that this land has been a freehold to Ronig since 1489. L. Peter told me your family has lived on this land for generations. Was the lease with Ronig? Well, the Baron killed her husband. The Baron is anti-church, if you recall. Yeah, but the church allowed him to get away with it, didn't he? Didn't it? No. The Baron didn't kill her husband. The Baron had a fight with him, and it injured him badly enough that the wife or the widow is blaming the Baron for what happened, his death, because that's what he thinks or she thinks did it in. I think that's what's best. The Baron beat her husband and injured him so bad he died from his wounds. You say the Baron killed her husband. Okay, yeah. No, they think he died basically because of his wounds. That finally did it in. He got away with murder. As rich people do. Okay. Oh, Pater. Hey, there's one decent man left in Tanzania after all. I don't know much of this legal nonsense, but I do know my father and grandfather both held this land as a freehold. Reinig's family was a poor one. My parents allowed us to live here after they moved to Scotland. Well, it seems that I would see these things differently. Pretending to. Bastard! Oh, oh. Due to the recent death of Rodney Kemper, his lack of heirs to inherit, your inability to pay fees on the land, property is forfeit to the church. Say nothing. Ah, that devil, that monster. This is all the fault of Lawrence Rothbarger. If he were alive, I'd killed him myself. May he boil in hell for all eternity. Hatred for the church. Do you know this what happened? I think it's time you tell me your version of what happened with the Baron. I think I'm stupid. It was inevitable. I think it's time you tell me your version of what happened with the Baron. Riding, my husband caught that Rothbard devil riding through our property. Told him right to leave. The Baron beat my Ragnar for it, beat him so savagely that he took a cane to walk. Even his breathing panted. He never could breathe deep so long as he lived. It wasn't long at all. It sounded like they were inside now. God, the Baron was the worst kind of man. Careless, cruel. As we can see, the church exploits literacy to exploit the working class. Yeah, he knew he could beat my Ragnar and suffer no consequence, so he did. We were not as slow as animals to him. We were furniture. And I knew after Riding died, the church would try to take what little I had left. This document only confirms it. All because of Lorenz Rothvogel. No, that's a pretty compelling reason for it to have killed. I'm not going to say that. Since Riding left, just waiting to die. Why should I have to go on living when he is gone? He's not even dead. A year. I hoped I would follow him before church came for what was left of our life. Here saws the cruelty of the widowed and childless. So church lacks it. Doesn't matter, boy. I'll never change and nobody cares. Damn, it's cool this game really does not shy away from depicting the struggles of the peasantry, especially of women in this area. And like, and 500 years later, it's the same shit. You know? That's a pretty compelling reason for you to have killed her. Why am I mentioning that? You said yourself you'd do it if you could. Who's saying you haven't already? That's some milestone for me. So the real purpose of visit, I don't know. I'm an old woman, Andreas. I'm walking from my bed to the door pains me. How could I kill a man in his prime? Yes, we had a discussion in my dreams. Not that it matters. Sure, I'll take the blame for it anyway. Like I blame for every running nose and thrown horseshoe around here. People in town can't wait for me to die. And the agricultures hate me for my contempt of them. None of it matters. I don't care what happens to me anymore. Thank you for your help, boy. The one who cares for who come calling since writing past, do you know? Now get out. Get a lie down. Of course, I was gotta help. All the good it did me, you old witch. Jeez. My poor ability to spell her name right. Poor Ottilia. Yeah, poor Ottilia. I'd find someone to get with. It's a dead end. Yeah, I kind of expected they would showcase the struggles towards women. A lot of games are doing that now to get on that trend. Unfortunately, because it's becoming more of a trend, it's getting that negative feedback. They really need to bounce to it, but I think this game does it really well. He's my favorite character so far. Call shit like she sees it, yeah. I like how the game doesn't pressure, like, just how much uh, suppression the women get, though. I guess it's just there, you know? Make it feel more natural instead of the game trying to force it in. Can I? There you are. Can I? Oh, God bless you, Andres. You have time to meet with me and some of the townspeople? Let's out of the garret and see who she wants to come along. Where should we meet? Shrine to St. Moritz. I'll see you there. Until then. I love it when games actually show the working class people are smart and do understand the oppression they face, but absolutely crushed with despair and overwhelming odds. Did I not know? People think the working class do not understand their own suffering. They think just animals? Yeah, just like real life. But like, no. That I've never even thought about how people can think like that, because the museums and TV is full of classist shit where poor people are just sacked as dumb sheep. I mean, I know what you mean, but not the whole class. I haven't seen the whole class like that. I've seen, characters where they are poor and dumb and not educated, and sometimes they try to get an education or learn, whereas sometimes they just remain the character that's dumb. But I don't know. I don't think I've not seen a game where or movie where they try to put the focus as in, oh yeah, this is how the working class are, the poor. I've always just seen it as a type of the poor, because you also see the ones that are poor and so smart because they did their own studies or their own work, or they're the wisest because they've experienced so much. I've seen so many different varieties from rich to poor in games and movies, stories. I never knew it was. Well, I don't know how common it is for people to actually think the poor don't understand their own problems they face. Now, dumb sheep, I can see how people can have that stereotype. It's a very common narrative in America. The only reason I can see that is just because the poor wouldn't have access to much education as the rest, but I mean, they can go to school. It's really just their own choice and personality. That's not a poor characteristic. You see rich people all the time like that. They don't care about education. Oh my Andreas. Yes? Are these all the mothers from tossing their children? I guess so. Well, no, I don't think it's all of them. I know perfect put on my cat. It's a long walk up here in her condition. And I said Hans was too big for stories. Stories? It says something about your books. I like stories. It's maybe a little too much. Oh, alright, I can tell a story. First, let us pray together. Oh Lord, thank you for bringing us together as you brought Jesus to his disciples on the road to Emmaus. With the breaking of bread between us, let us recognize each other as Christians and rejoice in our salvation through you. Amen. Amen, 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 amen. And I thank you and your husband for this bread, Greg. My old rich always says the bread brings people together. I missed this when I was in Florence. What was it? We got rye bread, we got almonds, we got sheep's milk. Oh, gay men. What? What about gay men? Cheese, nuts, and bread. Mmm. Amen. Sounds like gay men. Oh. They don't have bread in Florence? Wow. Where's Florence? South of the mouth last week, pretty close. She was from Florence. Oh. Oh, the Gruner eats a white bread, does he not? That's the fine. They had white bread back in the day? I was like, Leo, unless you pronounce it like you do all. Unless you pronounce it. What, amen? Amen. Amen. Oh, almond? Oh. Yeah, I don't do almond. I always say amen. Almond. No. I never say it like that. That seems weird, and it takes too long. I just prefer amen. Yes, the finest wheat is used for the Abbott's bread. Why? That is where you put a bread, Paul. We have bread in my home that we call injera. We make it thin, round, and wide. We put our food on top of it. You eat it with almost every meal. Because you love the bread of your home, so I miss mine. See, maybe we can make it. Thank you, but no. We use a fine grain that does not grow here called teff. Maybe someday you'll go home and can have it. I'll be fine our little bit satisfied, brother. God willing, yes. But then perhaps a day will come when I must arrive passing. There's a great danger that comes with the blessing of travel, living a life between worlds. And sheep's milk cheese. I never had sheep milk cheese. Ethiopian fat burn? Maybe. I don't want to talk about pet anymore. It's so boring. Blah, 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 blah. Don't be rude, Bert. I guess I would tell a story to them. Have you ever seen a Bible? Father Tom. Ah, Father Thomas has one. It's huge. My dad has one. It was printed in Bamberg. A pancake like spongy flat bread with a sour taste. That sounds interesting. I want to taste that. Very good. This is a Bible from my home that I have brought to give to the abbot. Great. Do you have a favorite story to illustrate with the Bible? Oh, please have one of... Oh. I was hoping they would have Moses going through the water. That one's my favorite. Let's see. There's also Sodom and Gomorrah with the pillar of salt. I like that one as well. Jonah and the whale. Or is it Job and the whale? I think it's Jonah. Ezekiel 23:20. Wait, am I Christian? Yeah. I'm a Christian boy. I'm good wolf Christian. Yeah. What is Ezekiel though? I don't remember Ezekiel. I haven't gotten to that. Ask Pastor about Ezekiel 23:20 sometime. Okay, or I can get my Bible that's actually right next to me and we can look it up together. Or I can read it actually. I told you I was gonna gonna get your reading in today. My voice. Ezekiel. Ezekiel. 100. Probably been like 4 days since I picked up my Bible. Maybe 7. Ezekiel 23:20. A single verse? That's not. It's not very. Not really a story, but whatever. But the Babylonians and all the Chaldeans, Pakod and Shoa and Koa, and all the Assyrians with them, all the desirable young men, captains and rulers, great lords and renowned, all of them riding upon. Am I reading the wrong one? 23:20. Ooh. I was reading 23:23. For she dotted upon their palmorus, whose flesh is as the flesh of asses, and whose issue is like the issue of horses. Excuse me? Excuse me? That? Hold on, I have to read up some more. They had a big cock and a big cum. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Look up other translations, please. There she lusted after who loves, whose endowments were that of horses, and emissions of that of a donkey's. After who lovers. There she lusted after who lovers, whose endowments were that of horses, and emissions. Okay. I did not know that was in there. After her lovers, sorry, my typing. There she lusted after who loves. After her lovers. Oh. There she lusted after her lovers, whose endowments were that of horses. Oh, they, not her. Okay. She didn't have a big cock. They had a big cock. Great Rivers. Praise the Lord. Name it. Okay. I get what emissions is. I know what equals ejaculation. We're the Christian boy, so I gotta be quiet. Anyways, what are the options we have? Adam and Eve at the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Jacob wrestling with the angel. What? Talking about the angel of God? Enunciation when Gabriel appears to Mary. Elijah and the chariots of fire. I don't remember that one. Christ being taken down from the cross. Let's start about Jesus whipping a bunch of merchants, huh? I don't remember that one. Let's remember merchants selling shit in his temple? Christ went berserk on them. Oh, that's understandable then. Let's do Jacob, because I think this is the angel I'm thinking about. It's the angel of God, but if it's not, I don't know what it is. It's a powerful image. It speaks to us as we struggle to comprehend the divine. Our struggles are not as spectacular as Jacob's, just as difficult, and may leave us transformed as he was. Now then, children, do you know the story of Jesus feeding the multitude? That's it? That's all you're going to say about it? Fish and loaves. I know about this one too. My mom and dad make loaves. I don't know if that's the loaves he thinks it is, to be honest. Dickie, you're a Christian, right? You know a lot of me, Laymono. You're not, but you seem to know about the Bible. Lost my faith long ago. Oh. I had a rough patch, I'll say that. But I never did stop believing. It's just, well, I met a good pastor for once after being in a not so great church for a very long time. I did not like that church at all. It's like the classic church that really bores you to death and does not teach you and is very prideful, I guess to say. I know a lot about the Bible, that's why I stopped worshiping God. What? What does that mean? This is from our Bible. How we tell a story of how Jesus fed thousands from only a few fish and loaves of bread. Why is everyone brown? Okay. So where I'm from, everyone looks like me. Oh, that's a cool detail. Why? Because they're all God. We're all as God made us. Why is everyone brown? Aiden, please. What? That is what he said. That is what. No, that's what the kid said. That is not what I'm saying. That's what the kid said. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I know testing seems too big. Seems big to you. The world is so much bigger than we can imagine. There are many people at many different colors all over the world. There are places where no one looks like you or me. Alien? It's true. And beneath us, saw people come from across the Mediterranean Sea. Yeah, I could tell you more about, but I don't want to cast doubts on your faith. Suffice it to say, there is a lot of stuff in the Bible which is very convenient for rulers who want to control the populace. I, I actually, I get what you mean by that actually, because, I felt that same way. I felt the Bible and still believe that it is. I mean, it is possible. It is completely possible for the Bible to have been, um, what's it called? Changed and manipulated through history. It's completely possible. And I just saw too much of that to keep believing. That that is understandable. It really diminishes your faith. Um, what Bible do you know which version it was that you would read? Not just like Brother Soviet, but people of different places and cultures even farther away. Oh, my controller just turned off. I gotta change batteries. Whoops. Bear with me. I shall return with fresh, pristine batteries. Alright, I'm back. Fresh batteries. Oh, I don't recall, but I've researched various versions and translations here and there. Of course, my most recent passage is the Eye of the Needle. One, because I've met Christians who try to argue, actually, Eye of the Needle is a gate in Persia, so rich people can be Christians, which is wrong. I don't know what Eye of the Needle is. I've only heard of, what's it called? It's easier for a camel to thread through the eye of a needle than a rich person. Uh, the eye of the needle. The eye of the needle is specifically a gate that a camel would not fit through without unloading its possession. I just realized your mic wasn't doing any cracking, but now it is. What? That's what I'm talking about. Maybe it's because I'm standing up. Oh, I moved to a different room and the connection got choppy. Oh, I should have just left it in the room. That's what I'm talking about. Is that a signal issue? Yeah. But I'm back now. Maybe it just needs to reset by turning it off. Hold on. Hello? My mic back? The game audio just got way louder. Did it go back to normal? That's normal. Yeah. But with the Eye of the Needle, I haven't I haven't done a lot of research of anything. I just know what it is and what I read and thought about it. I just assumed it was more metaphorical in the sense of how hard it is to live a Christian life once you have all that kind of power of being rich, especially if you get rich by gain through sinful means. Because, you know, it's harder to live a good life once you have all those kind of things. Basically, there's a translation thing with the Greek version, where the word is the eye of a needle. It doesn't mean a sewing needle. It means the gate of a city, but a very small side gate. You do have to be careful, though, with versions. A camel can only pass through it if it's been unburdened of its worldly goods. Just a rich man must give away his possessions to follow Christ. Yeah. hold on, what was the argument that you met with Christians? Actually, I didn't know there's a gay in Persia, so rich people can be Christians. Of course, rich people can be Christians, but that's not the point. The text isn't saying that rich can't be Christians and go to heaven. It was to point out about how much harder it is. Everybody want to be rich, but it's not as all it seems. If you can't handle it, it's going to be better for you to stay humble by being, well, not rich. We won't have to do anything with that matter. What? That if you're rich, you can't be a Christian? Yeah, I don't think rich people can follow Christ at all. It would be a lot harder. I can't give it any examples that were in the Bible besides people that were supposed to be kings, but I don't think they all fared too well. I think there was one important figure that was Christian king. But yeah, I don't remember. Not just like Brother Saba, but people of different places and cultures even farther away. Persians, Moors, Ottomans, each with their own way of speaking and addressing their own customs. Brother Saba, did you know the Baron who was murdered? Uh-oh. Bart! Came up when I was visiting Druckers. And someone that talking, I think he's old enough to understand that. I'm sorry, mine. Sorry, Mary. I think he's old enough to, I don't think. Oh. Someone was talking. I'm sorry, Mary. Make no mistake, there's still a lot of good shit in the Bible like that I like. It's just I don't know how to put one badge. It is hard. You just need to see a good pastor, and those can be hard to find. I am lucky I found one. He answers so many of my questions because I was like you before, where I was more, I forget the word, but it's where you believe in God, but not so much the Bible. See, my belief was I believed in the God, but I didn't believe in the Bible because I could not be sure of what was true, what was false in it. So I kind of followed my own senses to the best I could. But then I met a pastor who was good, and we had Bible study with him and some other people, and he answered a lot of my questions. I'm not gonna lie. He allowed me to get closer to God and find the better path. All that mumbo jumbo. And I gotta say, I think it turned out pretty good. Pastures make all the difference. Especially once I learned about the different churches, like the Methodist, Baptist, and there's like all the others. I learned how Christ or God he really did not want all that. And it really is a bad idea. And for those that we're gonna have a little Bible study session, I'm just gonna say that right now. This is what this is gonna be for a little bit. For those that don't know, Christianity, they're all the same thing. In between the Methodists, Baptists, Davidsonians, whatever's, they all believe in Christ, all God. I guess no. Jews are a bit weird on that spectrum. They don't believe in Christ, but they believe in God. Anyways, that's a different topic. Anyways, it's kind of like the difference between the Republican and the other party that I can't remember. The other party, I can't remember. Oh boy. And plus, I won't worship a God who allowed all the homophobic shit in his holy scripture. He didn't say anything about gay people, but of course it got put in there anyway. Fucking Paul. Well, like, yeah, but there's a big difference between Lutheran and a Mormon dude. The Democrats? Yeah, the Democrats. All the homophobic shit. I don't know anything about that besides the uh, the controversy in Solomon and Gomorrah in first chapter of Romans, third chapter. One of those. No, there is a big difference between Lutheran. I went to a Lutheran once, like actually recently, and oh boy, it was not Christian. And the Mormons, I have nothing to say about the Mormons. Yes, the Democrats. I was trying to make the comparison between the two party systems, being like the Baptist and Methodist Church and all the third party systems, these other small denomination churches. I want to make the comparison because it's kind of like that, where all those parties are under one country. It's kind of the same thing with Baptist, Methodist, all those. It's under one religion. It's just these slight differences. And for Christianity, these slight differences in parties is more about how to worship, which is very strange. But to give some examples, it's like, it's really basic and simple stuff. Like, what color should the priest wear? Or when should donations be taken up? Should it be taken before or after singing? Something like that. It's very stupid. That's why it might be best for you to go to a non-denominational church, which means they don't have a denomination of I mean, Baptist or Methodist. It's just Christianity. That's how it's supposed to be. And I say it might be better because I believe you would have a higher chance at finding a better pastor in those places than something like a Methodist or Baptist. You don't know about how the Bible forbids sodomy? I couldn't tell you exactly where besides from Romans mentioning it, but the text in there is a bit iffy. Me personally, just through my own experiences, I have to believe that sodomy is not forbidden. We're just persecuting it fairly for millenniums. The church is not God. There are doctrinal slight differences that wind up causing wars. I don't know about that part. The holy wars? When you are picking and choosing and merely ignoring what you don't want to be there. But also I'm pretty sure homosexuality is mentioned less than wearing mixed fabrics. Yeah, I can only find those two parts, Sodom and Gomorrah and Romans. Sodom and Gomorrah is when people want to make the big idea that sodomy is a sin in Sodom and Gomorrah because they were gay men that wanted to rape angels. And they want to put those, oh, they wanted to commit sodomy, so obviously it's a sin. But then it's like completely glossing over the point they wanted to rape angels. Can I say that on Twitch? I would assume I can say that on Twitch. Anyways, so it doesn't specifically say it's bad. Oh, I think so. Okay, good. I couldn't find where, I looked over that text so many times. Because I had questions about this. As a Christian, I wanted to make sure that what I was doing was okay. So I was over text multiple times. I couldn't find where it specifically states. This is why they had to cast Hellfire. But yes, brings out the angel so that we may know him. Yeah. It was in Paul and Leviticus 2. I'll have to look at it. I think so. Thus giving us rise to euphemism, knowing him in the biblical sense. Oh, I knew about that. And then in Romans, I think it's Paul that talks in Romans, but he's talking to the Gentiles in, well, Rome, and he mentions how even the men and women giving to their unnatural devices, I think it was. Come on, where are you at? Oh man, where's Romans at? It was in the New Testament, 1244. This cause God gave them up into vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another. Men with men, working with which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. That one is also controversial to me because it just so happens to be with the Romans, and everybody knows the Romans was very, very sexual active and very, very not monogamistic or in a close relationship. So I can't monomoros, yeah. Because I think monogamous. Because he's talking to the Romans, I wouldn't, I truly do not think, to me, not saying this is God saying this, I truly do not think Paul or whoever it was that was preaching to the Gentiles was not talking just about having love for another man, but having lust for another man that gets wild like that. We're just having sex with him, a woman having sex with her. Oh, shoot, that's good too. And those are the ones I've been able to find out. I have not found Leviticus, and I have not looked in the the book of Paul. Let me go. Who is the writer of Oh, it is Paul. Okay. So does Paul have another separate book to himself? I guess Romans is the book of Paul, but I don't see it. And then Leviticus, he said? Leviticus, that's Leviticus. Leviticus is another weird one. Leviticus was to mostly the preachers and just people that worked the temple mostly and what they had to do. There was a whole list of things like how to pray, sacrifices, all that. So again, I wouldn't take. Dude, have you seen Bible Map? No. Also, taking things from the Old Testament is a bit tricky because There's things in the Old Testament that is not applied in today's setting. Bible and watch party when watch party. Why y'all wanna watch Bible Man with me? Yeah, the Old Testament should just be get dumpstered. Christians only clung to it for convenience. Yes, I do. The Old Testament does have some stuff in it, some importance, but overall, I believe it's more for just the historical aspect, building the history, and also so you'll know why we have to have that revelations in the first place. If the Old Testament got dumpstered, there just would be no reason for revelations. Believing in it, people would wonder, okay, why does Earth have to die? Or not die, but kind of get reborn and then have the millennial reign. I'll have to see about Watch Party with Bible Man then. Okay, getting back to this game, I really have to wrap this up, and I have gone on this for 210 minutes. Bible Man is so fucking good. I was watching it with a friend lately. I haven't seen it. Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry. We just had a little Bible discussion. That's all. There's nothing to apologize for. We can't shield them from the world forever. I did not know him, Bert, but do you know the story of Lazarus? No. He was a friend of Jesus. He became sick, and he died. I thought... Ha! But Jesus brought his followers to Lazarus' tomb. They prayed to God, and when they opened the tomb, Lazarus emerged, returned from the dead. Jesus came back from... Jesus can bring people back from the dead? He can, Bert. One day Jesus will bring us all back from the dead. Everyone who has ever lived and died will come together and be resurrected on Judgment Day. Stole my hat. Nothing. Even the Romans? Yes, the Romans too. Why did you ask about the Romans? I saw one come out of their tomb like Lazarus. Meatball. Oh, the ruins below the mill. They're Roman. And they all died a long time ago. But I saw one come out of there the other night. They were in white, like Lazarus. Let's stop telling stories, Paul. You shouldn't have been outside at night. Dress? What do you mean? Why do you ask me? How am I supposed to know? Must have been something else. That's the only rational explanation. Probably just some clinking around after dark up to mischief. Mischief? Your friend just seems sound. Hope you're right. Apologies for that, ladies, but thank you for sharing the meal with me today. I'll be leaving for Rome soon, but I am glad to see I have spent some time with you and your children. Thank you, Brother Sabbath. It was wonderful. Don't forget to stop by the bakery before you go. I'm sure my husband will want to see you before you go. I will. God grant you all health. Jacob has arrived. We go to the trap house to meet with the Archdeacon, and that is where I will leave it for today. Finish it off with a nice study chapter, Bible studies. Today, I was just gonna do, I was just gonna do like an in-game day, uh, first stream, but we kind of went over. That seemed a little bit short, and I was eager to see the rest of what was gonna happen. But hopefully, we can save Pierre, Prio, something like that. There's Prio and then Pyrio, something like that. Um, I think the cult is going to be the best evidence to give, considering there is a bloody weapon. You could say it's just from a sheep, and it probably is from like a chicken or something. But it'll be the best evidence for now. Probably, hopefully. I'm interested. We haven't seen the report given by the expertise Dark Doctor, so that's going to be interesting to see what horse shit that's going to turn out. But anyways, check a good stream. Take care. You take care too. Oh! I didn't even ask. How was your day, Kicker? Now that it's the end of the stream, and I completely forgot to ask. It was fine. That was good. That was good. Like always, I always enjoy having my most dedicated viewer on stream. Anyways, take care, everyone. Take care, Chair Kicker. I'll see you all later. Bye bye.